Okay. You're listening to the holiday episode of the Money Doctor Money Talk for Modern Entrepreneurs podcast. You might notice I've pivoted a little bit to talking about all of us, whether you're an entrepreneur or not. You're going to need your money straight to accomplish whatever it is in this upcoming new year. And so that's what I want to focus on in this episode called Cash is Queen, continued, and specifically 3 signs that you might want to check out this new attitude towards spending. Now, Cash is Queen is step 3 of my 5-step MONEY system that you've heard me talking about in previous episodes. And let's face it, it's not just for queens, kings also. Okay, fine, for the fellas, no problem. But we're talking about a queen here. And my personal story of how I rebuilt my finances after the recession, because credit dried up on me after years, decades even of living on credit. All of a sudden, there was no credit available during that recession, or very little. And a lot of people wiped us out. And so I had nothing saved. And that is the birth of what you're about to hear on this episode. So I am a CPA, though. If you're not familiar with me, thanks for checking me out. 22 years and counting in several states, Louisiana and Texas both. But I started Money Doctor right after Hurricane Katrina, when we all needed a money doctor. And really, the way you want to look at it is we're like that financial planning, but for entrepreneurs. We've got to do things very differently because we don't get paychecks, especially in the beginning, on a consistent basis. Or maybe we've got a spouse with a paycheck and we're running the business. All kind of combinations can exist. So that's why we exist, to help bring that clarity. So here's the first sign that you might want to check out Cash is Queen. You have nothing saved. And so, of course, that's not a jab. You just heard me say all those years of looking good, running a business, doing well in business even, with no reserves. So that's the first sign that we need to get those reserves up, okay? And here's the best part. If you can save, show the lenders that you can hold on to even a few $1,000s, you'll have no problem getting back in the credit game and getting other people's money. And that's my story. I saved $20,000 in 18 months. I know what I'm talking about with this Cash is Queen and with this new attitude towards spending. So that's one. Here's step 2. You don't have a plan to start saving. And I don't mean one of these things we do with the New Year's resolutions and year after year, you say you're going to do it, but something's just not clicking. That's a tip off. You need a new way of doing things. You need a different approach. That's what I needed. For me, saving wasn't about key punching yet one more spreadsheet. Spreadsheets were in my life. But for me, spreadsheets just weren't cutting it. And you know what I went on to discover? For most people, they don't work. That's why you don't see people setting up budgets and saving a lot of money. Some people might, but most of us, the spending is emotional. It comes from in here, not up here, okay? It's not a logical thing. We spend from an emotional, from ooh, this is going to make me look so good, or ooh, this is going to make me feel so good, or this tastes so good. Those are triggers. They're emotional, and they just don't connect with the budget. If you don't have anything saved and you don't have a plan to start saving, that's a tip off. You're going to love what you find out in this fixed spending allowance method that I teach at Cash is Queen. Third sign that you want to check out Cash is Queen, your self-funding. I touched on it a few minutes ago. You aren't able to get loans for whatever reason to start your business or grow that business or invest. You're having to do it alone. Let me tell you something. This is the quickest, fastest way, because I'm dealing with those emotions, to get you to hold on to money. And guess what else? I'm allowing you to still spend money. You're just doing it with some guardrails in place. And that's what Cash is Queen is about. So what I want to do in the next few minutes is take you to the Cash is Queen landing page. If you haven't checked it out, yourmoneydr.com/cash. That's where you're going to find all the good information on what we're offering, the Cash is Queen spending kit, okay? It's a little kit. I'm giving you some structure. That's typically the biggest thing that's missing when people are struggling with holding on to money, is the structure that's missing. And where does it fit into our lives and into our week and all those things? I'm giving you just that. how this can fit into your life and the overall structure of having a new attitude towards spending. And the way that we teach it here, you're going to be saving without even feeling it. I did this whole thing hoping it's going to work. yourmoneydr.com/cash. I love these video podcasts. As you can see, I'm leaning into it a little bit more because it's helping me to connect you with what I'm saying. Let's face it, we're visual. But this is a lot of my story, and this is this starter kit, this little pocket planner. It's the biggest part of it. And I'm going to go to Amazon right now, and I'm going to type in my name, CPA pocket planner. Here it is, right there. And so you'll see that, and you can see as part of this, I've got all of these. Look, there are your downloads right there. Okay, so you'll get that right away. Here's your QR code. Look, I'm going to try it right now. I already tried it, but it's going to take you right back to this page here. So if you want to share it, come back. Remember how to get your downloads. I'll talk more about the community in a future episode. So that's the biggest part of the Cash is Queen, is to get this, and then the downloads I'll be able to send you, because Amazon doesn't share your email with me, so you have to connect with me first that way. But we've got to wait to send you all the links you need to get started. Grab it and go. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this one and say, look, make it a great day. Make it a great month. You can definitely go into next year on a whole new note, a whole new plane, because we're going to give you a new attitude towards spending. And that's where it starts. Okay. I'm going to end it here. Please subscribe. Please share the podcast. Please give us a rating if you're already subscribed. I appreciate you so much. And you can find me anywhere. Of course, Your Money DR, all the handles, all the social platforms, even the new one, the butterfly one. What is that one called? I don't even remember, but I'm on it, and I've already got some followers too, I think. Last count. But still, Your Money DR, you can find me out there. I wish you would. And I'm going to go ahead and say and sign off. Until next time, Happy New Year, and we'll see you on the other side.